Step 1. Prepare. With so many decisions to make when choosing off-campus housing experience, it is important to know what your priorities are, so as to avoid getting overwhelmed. For instance, if you don't plan to have a car, you may want to limit your options to either within walking distance of campus or near a convenient bus stop or train stop. Sometimes being able to rule out possibilities is just as helpful as clarifying what you do want. Here are a few questions you should ask yourself as you get prepared. What is my budget? This may be as simple as determining a monthly amount that you can afford to spend, but it could also be complicated by details with your student loans or grants. Whether in off-campus houses or apartment buildings, you will generally need a larger lump sum at the beginning of the term to pay for the deposit, furniture, parking passes, and any other setup costs. Then you will have regular monthly rent, utility, cable, and other bills. If you are hoping to simplify your financial decisions, on-campus housing provides a less complicated cost structure with one all-inclusive cost that is applied to your student account. How far do I want to live from campus and classes? Your answer will likely depend on your transportation options, proximity to employment, and lifestyle preferences. If you live and work on campus, it may be inconvenient to live in Manayunk or Center City. On the contrary, if you crave the city life and take some courses online, you could explore options in any of Philadelphia's unique neighborhoods. Do I want roommates or to live on my own? Having roommates can be great. It is a way to keep costs down and stay socially connected. That said, living in a studio apartment on your own can create quiet space you need to finish your education with limited distractions. Keep in mind local zoning laws limit roommate groups to a max of 3 students per property. What do I want from a living space? What amenities and features are my top priorities? Front desk security, an active social scene, privacy, a pool? Think through your preferences and write them down. How long do I want to live in this space, considering study abroad, summer internships, or breaks from classes? While a 12-month lease is most common in Philadelphia, some housing options will allow shorter lease periods or may even mirror the academic terms. If you do plan to study abroad and sign a 12-month lease, you will likely be responsible for finding a subletter while you are out of the country. Otherwise, you will have to continue paying the rent. Many students with complicated schedules find on-campus housing more convenient, as you can sign up for only the term that you need. When do I want my lease to start? You may be looking to move in as soon as possible, or not for another 6 months. Different property types may have varying lease schedules. For instance, high-end apartment buildings will generally not sign a lease more than 60 days in advance. The university has its own housing selection process, which runs January through March. Private houses may lease many months in advance, but you need to be careful when locking into an agreement when your preferences or roommate group may change. These are just a few of the questions you should ask yourself as you prepare to find an off-campus housing experience that is right for you. We recommend writing down your priorities and ranking them. Rule out property types and locations that don't fit your priority profile. Then utilize the off-campus housing portal to research the price ranges for the properties that meet your needs.